Coronavirus cases in Bexar County are on the uptick since the 4th of July weekend. Metro Health reports a 270% increase in weekly cases since the beginning of July and 1,600 new cases in the last week alone. However, hospitalizations remain low. The strain seen the most in the new cases called EG.5, and it's similar to past variants. Metro Health says San Antonio isn't alone in this spike, and it's a summer trend seen across the country.
An increase in traveling, crowds gathering indoors, especially now with the heat and people want to be inside.
An updated version of the COVID booster that fights new variants is expected this fall.
Now to Hawaii, where the wildfire death toll climbed to over 100 overnight.
It's now been more than a week since a fire in the city of Lahaina erupted. And as ABC's Andrew Dimbert reports, only about 30% of the area has been searched so far.
Overnight, ABC News gaining access to Lahaina, the historic town on Maui destroyed by a deadly wildfire.
If there was fuel to burn, the fire burned it.
Homes still smoldering as rescuers search charred buildings and cars. ABC's Whit Johnson is there.
This is our first trip into Lahaina to see it firsthand, and the first thing that hits you is that smell. All the power poles, one after another, they're snapped and down all over the place.
They're now at the center of a debate of whether or not the utility company should have cut power in the lead up to the fires. Many saying that the electrified downed power poles helped fuel the fires. On Monday, Hawaii Electric's CEO defending the decision to keep the power flowing.
In Lahaina, the electricity powers the pumps that provide the water, and so that was also a critical need during that time.
Hundreds of people remain unaccounted for in the area more than a week after the wildfires erupted. Members with FEMA Search and Rescue Task Force stressing that the process will take time.
We want to ensure everything is looked at, done properly, so everybody alive or deceased gets to come home to their family.
President Biden says he will visit Lahaina soon, sending this message.
But not just our prayers. Every asset they need will be there for them.
Aid will also arrive from what might seem like an unlikely place, Austin, Minnesota, home of Hormel Foods, the makers of Spam. Hormel partnered with a nonprofit to deliver water, supplies, and, of course, cans of Spam. Hawaii consumes roughly 8 million cans per year, more than any other state. Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
In Washington, congressional leaders are pitching a stopgap government funding package to avoid a federal shutdown after next month. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy raised the idea to House Republicans only on a members-only call. On Tuesday, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said the two leaders had spoken about such a temporary measure. It's an acknowledgement the Republican-led House and Democratic Senate are nowhere near an agreement on spending levels. The fiscal year starts October 1st when funding will be needed. The stopgap would fund operations into December. McCarthy needs support from Republicans.
North Korea's government has confirmed a U.S. soldier is in the secretive nation. Pyongyang issued a statement to a state-run news agency saying Private Travis King crossed into its territory. The agency reports that King claims he entered North Korea due to ill feelings against mistreatment and racial discrimination in the U.S. Army. It is known that King crossed the military demarcation line from South Korea in July. North Korea claims he admits doing so was illegal. The Defense Department has not commented on that matter.
As kids go back to school, doctors and parents are worried about a shortage of ADHD medicine. Some parents say they've had to skip doses or ration pills for their kids because pharmacies are out of medicine. The FDA has added the generic drug Concerta and 2 types of Vyvanse capsules to the list of drug shortages. Recently, the FDA urged drug makers to increase production. The drug makers say they're working to resolve the problem, but it's likely to linger for the foreseeable future.